we hear this term conscious, and for some, conscious being woke is this idea of seeing the conspiracies of life for what they are, for seeing the bondage of the human mind within a society that's been designed to create sheep and followers instead of leaders and innovators of new ideas. I did a roundtable today on education, and it inspired so many thoughts and feelings that I had back when I was in school, to the earliest days of elementary school. And what came through in terms of this idea of what it means to be conscious is the difference between using this idea of being conscious to describe some supposed to be doing mentality, or the attitude that the world needs fixing or saving, or any degree of things need to be changed, and if you are conscious, then you are going to be part of that change. And to be conscious from that perspective adds a whole host of complexities and identities and doings. And one of the people at the round table brought up human being. And I felt that was so apt, because as I sit here in the park pondering about what it means to be conscious, I go to the simplicity and the joy of simply being. And it brings up this next curiosity about the difference between innocence and ignorance. We hear that ignorance is bliss cliche, and then you watch children playing, people going out for a walk, people exercising, people playing instruments. And I wonder this difference between innocence and ignorance, and using that as the barometer for what it means to be conscious. Because when I subtract the ways in which being conscious means that you have to be doing all of this extra stuff in order to be a quote-unquote good contributing member of society or something like that, it misses the point, I feel, of being conscious. To me, is being fully in the moment, And that might be at the ignoring of some of the illusions or problems or negativities that seem so loud and important. Maybe what it means to be conscious is the ignorance of everything they tell us are the travesties and woes of the planet. But I feel, everything with COVID and everyone wearing masks, and where is that line between ignorance and innocence? Because if what it means to be conscious is not the type of mindfulness that is like a hyper conscious fear, but the removal of fear, the state of fearlessness, the pure play of the child's mind that doesn't know all the narratives and storylines of humanity yet. And to be conscious is to be clear of all of the falsehoods, illusions, drama, gossip, and things that weigh the human spirit down. If what it means to be conscious is the awareness and the spaciousness of that essence, that spirit, then I think it really makes clear the innocence is just raw being, and ignorance being the state where you are immersed in the collective dramas that are there to distract your mind from the empowered imagination that is you being fully conscious.